name's Jessica Avery. This is Amy Villarreal, Ariana Audrey, and Juan Leal, and we're Team JAJA. We stand before you today. To present our findings and recommendations that came to us from our client, Flare Stream Rentals, to create a better social media presence for them. In our presentation today, we'll be explaining I'm doing the introduction. Amy will be doing the primary research. Ariana will be doing the secondary research. Juan will be doing the findings, recommendations, and conclusions. So with that, I will give the floor to Amy and let her take over and give the information.
Hello, as Jessica stated, I'm Amy Villarreal. Today I'm going to talk about the primary research data collection and the primary research analysis. We're going to begin with the data collection. Our objective was to gain knowledge and collect data to recommend the most effective use of social media. Our question was, how can Flare Stream Rentals reach a bigger clientele? We found out that through surveying we can find out the best results. And first and foremost, we had to find our sample group. We figured out that St. Edwards would be the best way to get our surveys done. After revisions, we created our surveys and then we promptly distributed them. To reach a 98% confidence in our findings, you had to have 370 participants, and we sampled 414. This would give us our accurate results, and we separated our findings through demographics by age. And as you can see in the graph, the 18 through 25-year-olds, we had 159 participants. 26 to 35-year-olds, we had 159 participants, and 36 and over, we had 28. Our next slide is our primary research analysis, and we found out that not all surveys were valid. Out of the 414 distributed, we got returned 397. Invalid were 134, and it left us with 263 accurate surveys, which are indicated in the graphs. What made these surveys invalid? Our participants only answered one question out of the entire survey of 10 questions, so that invalidated them, and or they answered question 3 incorrectly, which was, do you use social media? And the questions that followed were based on that question, so that invalidated the surveys as well. And our results were Facebook was the primary use of social media. Most people preferred using this for news feed and current events, and was followed by Instagram. And now I'm going to pass it to Maria.
Hello, I'm Maria, and I'm going to discuss about secondary research on Instagram and Facebook. The secondary research on Instagram, which is the most popular mobile photo sharing apps with the highest growth rate of 38 in month. We chose this topic because was due to the fact that our study has shown that visual content increase user engagement and toy. Well, if you consider that photos are like 2 times more than videos and are shared of 12 times more than links and tests, because combined it stands to reason business are jumping on the visual bandage. In fact, of 40% of the world's top are using Instagram. The following are some of the market can do to make their visual by using short visual content of product, by using several images, by incorporating appreciate social sharing. The secondary research on Facebook, wow, is the fastest, easiest way a person shares the thoughts, pictures, and videos. People spend over 700 billion minutes per month on this site. There are like 500 million of people using Facebook and more than 250 million using on their phone mobile device. Well, why we choose this topic? Because there are like 30 million on small business on Facebook and 19 million on mobile. If there are 500 million people actively using this site, the market for this business is endless. If the fastest way a person can market their product and have a network, all the comfort of their home, and it helps on branding, create a business, online population management, and order of mall and establishment. Now I'm going to hand over to Juan. He's going to tell us about defining and conclusion.
Thanks, Ariana. Morning class. As stated previously already, I am Juan, and I'm just going to be going over the findings and conclusions, recommendations as well. So much, based on the primary and secondary research analysis and data collection that both Amy and Ariana spoke about today, we were able to come up with some conclusions, and based off on these conclusions, we were able to formulate some sort of recommendations that we're going to offer pedestrian rentals to increase their social media presence and try to attract more customers. So first of all, we discovered the finding was that 60% of the survey participants were between the ages of 18 to 25 years. So that's that gives us a market of the segment that we surveyed, as well as a potential market that we can start focusing our postings, as well as the recommendations towards this section here. So in the survey we made some questions there, and we asked how likely were people to share or information that they got from the actual from the company's website and stuff, and 59% said they're very likely to share on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, share or like some of the information here. So that really is definitely a good number that we're trying to tap in as well. That's 59% that can serve us as a way to advertise even more. So naturally, as you guys must know, the top 2 most used social media sites, as per their secondary research findings and primary research findings as well, was Facebook and Instagram as being the most used and common. So currently, right now, Pedestrian Rentals uses Facebook and Instagram, but with the recommendations that I am about to give here, we're trying to capitalize on that and improve, make more use of Facebook itself. So beginning with the first recommendation here is, we want to begin, we're, greatly recommending for Flare-Stream Rentals to begin posting, boosting, and promoting the Flare-Stream Rentals page on Facebook, being that Facebook is the most common web social media platform, and it breaks down several options of who you want it to boost to, how much and stuff. We believe that $50 a month to boost and promote this page would definitely get the name out more, and this being because first of all it will increase the presence of Flare-Stream Rentals virtual presence, which definitely makes it a more of a reputable company, to have a active presence online, as well as the actual boosting and promoting aspect of Facebook lets you target your customers. So knowing what we found here at the findings and conclusions, we can target our postings, our boostings and promotions to 18 to 25-year-olds, and since 60% of these are likely to share social media information, that can definitely get the word out. The second recommendation here that we have for Flare-Stream Rentals would be to designate either an employee or an intern to manage especially not day-to-day operations, but day-to-day operations in social media platforms. So it would be upload and manage things at current time, especially when the Flare-Stream Rentals is driving around, make promotions and raffles on Facebook for the first 5 people who like it, share, etc., and interact with customers after they have returned the Flare-Stream rental to ask them, what can we do to improve our service, what can we do to make your next Flare-Stream rental experience a more pleasant one. So the way you would come around to hiring an intern per se is talk to the career services here at St. Edwards, and they will try to post it at the Hilltop Careers page, this posting for an intern as well, and they will definitely, you will start getting people who have the right experience and right backgrounds for you to base your choice on hiring based upon these. So pretty much to wrap up what we just said, like Jessica, she went over the introduction as well as stating our purpose. Amy went over the primary research data collection and analysis. Ariana took charge of the secondary research data collection and analysis, and I talked about the findings, the recommendations, which, as I said, we would, if you want to take these recommendations, we would greatly recommend you investing $50 a month on Facebook to boost and promote your page, especially at an 18 to 25 year bracket in the Austin area. So that's a pretty recommendation you should walk home with. And now that's it. Any questions?